your teeth. I am quite certain that after this video, you would have gained mastery of the art of public speaking. Today, I will be sharing with you 4 secrets to great public speaking. Let's jump right in. Welcome to Level Up with Coach Irene. Number 1, avoid the use of vocal fillers. What are vocal fillers? Vocal fillers are meaningless sounds, words, or phrases that people use to fill silence or pauses whilst giving a speech. Imagine for a second someone asks me a question, what is the meaning of a noun? And I respond by saying, a noun is a name actually of any person, like place, things. How do you see it? Unprofessional, distractive. That's exactly how you sound when you constantly use these vocal fillers. There are 3 types of vocal fillers. We have filler sounds like or These are filler sounds that are totally unnecessary. Another type of vocal filler are filler words. Examples include like, actually, seriously, basically, right? So we also have filler phrases like, you know, I mean, you understand, you know what I mean. To be honest, when you use vocal fillers, you distract your audience from the main message. They could show up as a result of nervousness or a habit. A number of people get scared of the awkward silence whilst giving a speech. Instead of them to be silent or take a pause, they will rather use these vocal fillers that will make them seem like someone who is less confident, unprofessional, and unprepared. In order for you to avoid the use of vocal fillers, you need to become aware. Record yourself, find out your vocal filler, and intentionally practice without saying them. In addition, you have to prepare. If you're going to give a public speech, you should practice and practice again until you become so good at it. This will help you avoid the filler words. Another way for you to avoid these vocal fillers is for you to take pauses. That brings me to point number 2. Take pauses. Like I earlier mentioned, a great deal of people, when given a public speech or communicating, they get scared of the awkward silence. Silence is a part of communication. It gives you time to think and also gives your audience time to process the information. In fact, you should incorporate silence into your communication instead of the filler words. This is the same reason a number of people use the filler words instead of silence. They are scared of the awkward silence because they feel people will interpret it differently, not realizing that this silence helps your audience to pay frank attention to your message. It also helps them to process your message whilst you are also processing yours. Pauses are very important when delivering a public speech. Let us look at the initial instance I used at the beginning of this video. Imagine someone asked me, what is a noun? And I respond by saying, a noun is a name of persons, animals, place, or things. Can you spot the difference from the initial response? If you rightly observe, pauses helped me to gather my thought, maintain composure, and make the communication very effective. Pauses helps to emphasize important points, and it can also be dramatic. Imagine you talking for a while and going silent. The audience will want to know what is happening, and that makes the whole room quiet. They begin to pay attention to your message. You have to use pauses even in your communication. If someone asks you a question, do not be scared of the silence. It helps you to process your thought, and it will always help you come out with something great, because in this period you were calm. That brings me to the next point: calmness. Calmness cannot be overemphasized, as it is also momentous in daily life practice. When we are faced with life-threatening circumstances, we either want to fight or flight. In this situation, we might likely make wrong choices. However, when you are calm, you will always make the best choice possible. This also applies to your public speech. I know when you're about to give a speech, you will always feel this anxiety, which is normal. However, you have to speak to yourself by saying, be calm. In doing this, you have conditioned your brain, and your brain is going to respond by helping you to be calm. When you are about to give a speech or communicate, always be calm. One way to go about it is for you to take a deep breath. Your breath is so important as it controls your communication rhythm. Imagine I had been jogging and I started this video. It will show in my voice as my heart rate will be faster, and it will also make me to sound faster in my communication. So before coming on to speak, be calm. This will help you to pass every information you intended giving. A number of people, when they're done with their speech, they begin to remember, I should have said this, I should have said that, I missed this part, because they were fearful, and so they end up clustering their information. You have to deliberately envision yourself giving a speech whilst you are calm within. Being calm whilst giving a speech helps your voice to sound with authority, and it makes you look credible, confident, competent. In addition, when you are calm, this same energy is passed on to your audience. This will help them to assimilate and comprehend what you are passing to them. Note that whatever you are feeling, you also pass it to your audience. So be mindful of your feelings. Lastly, you have to be 101% prepared. Do well to practice in private. Practice and practice again. And I'm quite confident you're going to be very exceptional in your public speech. I trust that you got value. Do well to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our exceptional channel. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.